Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
This clip has been circulating around the internet of this pastor and the obscene things that he said during his congregation. You guys need to check out this video.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's...
Look at bro in the back co-signing it and nodding. Like he's like, Bishop Marvin Sapp said you guys are not leaving until you pay the ransom fee. Period. He's shaking the offering basket with his hand out.
$40,000 tonight. Now everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do.
Who? Bitch, not me.
You saw bro in the back. He looking like, yeah, he's shaking his offering basket with his hand out. This is the most city boy pastor I've ever seen in my life. Bishop Marvin Sapp, you are a city boy.
If you're giving electronically or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
This is easy, saints. And if you're up here with him on the stage, you need 100. And yo, this man is insane. Let me see. There's a longer version. Okay.
That is involved. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
Why doesn't he just sell what's on his wrist? Listen, that wrist is looking pretty icy. Why don't we need a reverse ransom. Hey. Yeah, we closing the doors. You pay. You put that watch in this offering basket. Right. Put it on the stage. We want to see you move.
Now everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you.
Everybody not so confident no more. Why are we looking down? Why are we looking around? And you heard that man when he said that? He said, yeah, with conviction. Yeah, what about it now? That's you. Oh.
Let's see. So
now he opened his pocketbook. Hey, Gramps got tokens. You see that boy looking through his... He said, shoot. Everyone else still rubbing their feet together.
So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on the... Take your phone and...
Oh my God, they paid. He really ransomed his own team. Wait, because they're taking it.
Stick it on the bucket.
Then he on the stage counting it. Like you're gonna count thousands of dollars? At this rate, he need a money counter.
Give me money counter. Need my ass could never shorten. Popping shit, I've been going up since the shorty.
Hey, they could never short him. They could never short him. Where Caribou at? That boy the real money counter.
Shh. Giving is worship.
Please. No, he said y'all do not need to discuss what I'm doing right now. Shut your damn mouth. Wait, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Hold on.
Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
This is how y'all be sounding on TikTok Live.
This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all giving.
I'm so gagged. He took their money and told them to shut up about it. He closed the doors, told them to stay there, and then told them to shut up and not talk. The people are gagged, Pastor. I'm so sorry. Someone had a bill to pay and it wasn't the church.
This is personal.
I feel crazy to call you Pastor Marvin. What was that? And then after saying something so egregious, the people were gagged. They were like, he's a JK. He is so not serious. And then he's talking about some
giving is worship.
Hushing them after gagging them is crazy. Like, what's the difference between this and going to Port-au-Prince and being kidnapped off the street and then put in a dark room and being sent, your family in America being sent a message saying that it's $20K to get away? What's the difference? Because we in the house of the Lord? You're supposed to give in God's name, not Marvin's name. This is not Marvin's room. I don't get it. You know, people have been making jokes about it all online. Like, it's actually been, it's been kind of ridiculous.
Never would have made it without you. Never would.
Listen, my mom saw this, and my mom's an usher at our church. Hey, she said, as soon as they said lock the doors, oh. Cause baby, who about to get stampeded by all of these people who are trying to get up out of here because y'all are locking them in here for their money? Not me, boo. Pastor Marvin, you come lock the doors. Tuh. It's giving gang. Like, and then did they listen? I wish we could have seen the audience and the ushers. Did they really close the doors? Because it could have been me. I would have left. I'd have just walked out. Because if I'm the usher, that's my cue up. He getting too out of hand now. So now you saw the funny videos that people have been making all across the internet. Now let's see what Marvin Sapp's response was to all of the backlash. Alrighty, so 5 days ago, Mr. Sapp, Pastor Sapp, made a post on his Facebook addressing the whole entire situation, and it reads, "Response, let's add context to the clip on social media. Recently, a clip has gone viral of me challenging 2,000 individuals, virtually and in person, to plant a seed of $20 during an international gathering held at a convention center. With over 4,000 people in attendance that evening, plus virtual viewers, in that same moment, I also challenged leadership to lead by example by sowing $100. That evening, I personally gave much more. Some have taken issue with a particular moment where I instructed the ushers rather firmly to close the doors during the offering. To those unfamiliar with the church context, or to who may not regularly attend worship gatherings, this has been misinterpreted as holding people hostage as well as offensive. That was never my intent. The truth is, when finances are being received in any worship gathering, it is one of the most vulnerable and exposed time for both the finance and security teams. Movement during this sacred exchange can be distracting and at times even risky."
Bitch, I see what you did there. I know.
BS, but let's continue. We're gonna talk about it after. My directive was not about control. It was about creating a safe, focused, and reverent environment for those choosing to give and for those handling the resources. Unfortunately, in this social media age, snippets are easily shared without context, and assumptions are quickly made without understanding the full picture. Conferences have budgets. Churches have budgets. And people have budgets. The assigned ministerial gift for this international gathering, one of my responsibilities, was to help raise the conference budget. That's not manipulation. It's stewardship. Now allow me to give you some biblical context. Not opinion, not tradition, but scripture. Oh boy, he trying to eat him up right now. Oh my god, now he's gagging them about it. In Chronicles 1 verse 29, we find a powerful moment where David, preparing for the building of the temple, challenges the people to give. He starts by giving of his own treasure over and above what he already set aside. Then he calls on the leaders to do the same. What happened next? The people gave willingly and generously. In fact, they gave so much that a record was kept of each gift. And ultimately, David had to tell the people to stop giving because the need had been exceeded. The Bible said they gave gold, silver, bronze, iron, and precious stones. Specific amounts were recorded, but not because God needed their money, but because people needed to show their commitment to the vision, and because stewardship demands accountability. So when someone challenges people to give a specific amount, it's not unbiblical. It's not manipulation. It is in order. It is consistent with scripture. But here the tension, people's tradition often conflict with the biblical truth. That's why Jesus himself said, the traditions of men make the word of God no effect. Mark 17 verse 13. So yes, you saw a moment, but I invite you to understand the movement behind it. I felt it was necessary to provide context to this clip, and I hope you'll share this explanation with the same passion and speed that the original clip was shared. Honor, clarity, and truth are what I owe people, and I'll always provide just that.
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Y'all start moving. You give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
I'm not feeling it. Now, my thing is about the whole entire situation, as a lot of people are wondering the same. If it's protocol, because my main key component that I got from this is that he was saying he told them to shut the doors because a lot of people are, it's the shut the door part for real. Like, what do you mean shut the door? Because at my church, we can leave at any time we want to leave. What if somebody got to use the bathroom? There are little old ladies here. You know, bladder weak, bladder on one. Okay? So imagine somebody has to go to the bathroom. You're saying lock the doors, we're leaving together, but you're also saying it during the time of offering. Now, if the ushers, if this is regular protocol and it's so unsafe to have the doors open during offering times, then why don't the ushers already know to lock the doors? Why did you make it a statement like it's something that you never said before? That's weird. Also, I was going to say that it's kind of strange that they do have to lock the doors because of protocol and that it's unsafe during times like this in a sermon. But I mean, I don't understand. Maybe there's some safety protocol that I'm not understanding that people could be in danger during, but a service offering isn't the last thing that happens at a service. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys go to a church, it's a little bit different, but offering is usually like in the middle, maybe towards the beginning. But when you lock the doors and say we're leaving all together, do you think it's because the people in the audience were looking like, oh wait, what you mean we can't leave? We can't leave until we give you the money? What was that all about? A little bit strange. Now, he said that his aim was to actually pay off the conference budget. Let's see, right? He was trying to help raise the conference budget. That's what he was paying for everybody who was asking who he owed money, because it sounded like he owes somebody money. Now, as a church, we're all honest people. Why not mention that? Instead of making it sound like you're just holding people captive for their money. Why not mention, okay guys, so thank you for coming to our international conference. Now today for our ministerial gift, we're going to raise the money for the conference, and then you can put in the logistics. If everybody gave 20, we would reach our goal, right? You know, make it seem like we're trying to, you know, give open-heartedly, and then let people give however much they feel the need to give. But you can mention how much it costs to reach it for every person if everyone were to participate. But now when you say, I need $20 from everyone, I need $20 from everyone, and you're repeating it over and over and over again like we're at an auction, like it sounds crazy. And then to push that forward, you count it on stage. You were gonna sit there and count thousands of dollars? Like, let's be so serious right now. And he said he want to see everybody come up there and move. My thing is, the biggest part of a service is the word, the sermon, not the offering, not tithes and offering. I mean, if you were to meet your goal, great. But if you didn't, I'm pretty sure the church would still go on and all this stuff. You have viewers that are online. You have other donations that you guys are getting. Why are you trying to make it seem like you're in a deficit of money? I understand. Yes, there's a budget. However, international conference, you feel me? These are some big pastors coming together that we're talking about here. Probably flying in on private jets if we're keeping it a full bean bag. Look at the ice on that wrist. My boy didn't come to play around. On his neck, his whole entire fit cost probably a little bit more than what your favorite rapper is wearing right now, okay? That boy come to Sunday looking like the tithes and offering basket. So I think people are definitely right for their concerns about how Pastor Marvin handled this whole entire situation. And I want to say that I hear him out about his explanation, and when he put in the little quote where he said, in the Bible, you know, everyone gave their gold, silver, and bronze, and then you're supposed to lead by example, and when the leaders give 100, it'll make the other people more willing to give more. But they're supposed to give open-heartedly. You weren't supposed to hold them there and say we're leaving together, because now you're creating a sense in the air that nobody's allowed to leave until they give the money, until we meet the goal. Like we about to be sitting here for hours until somebody give it up. Because I wouldn't. We would just have to sit here. We just staring at each other, Pastor. I don't got nothing. I would have opened my wallet, a fly would have flew out. Like, he was getting ready to tell them that he takes Tap and Apple Pay too. Cash App, Apple Pay, PayPal, y'all just send it. He just wanted to see it. Right. Tithing and giving is between the giver and God. No one has the right to demand what rightfully belongs to God. You're not supposed to ask for the direct amount, just as I was saying. So here's what people are saying in the comments. My goodness, it was $20. We spend more on fast food without flinching. Okay, no, the amount isn't the problem, guys. It's the fact of the nature of the environment that we're in and how hard he was pressing it. And also, I know not everybody there had $20. Like, realistically speaking, there are people who are going through hard times, and not everybody's pulling up to church with $20 just ready to give it up. You actually don't know everybody's situation. Not everybody has a 40-inch bust-down wig and is going to McDonald's every day or eating out after this. And then he had the audacity to say, y'all are gonna go out to eat after this. You don't know what these people are doing. You don't know if they pulled their money together to come there to see you, to support, whatever the case may be. So you know, you really don't know people's situation. So putting a direct amount on it, I don't think so. Granted, it's not much, but still, you can't, you know? Right, okay, let's read this one. And then that'll be the last one before I go. Before some of you come for me, I'm a church person, as some of you are stating. The problem was, if a special offering or the regular offering saying I needed to see you walk down to the front with your money gives bullying, and the statement it costs to be up here and y'all ain't going anywhere but to the restaurant through me. Curious, had I been there and had to leave, would the ushers have let me out, or would I have to stay until you saw the 1,000 people walk down with the $20? That's what I'm saying. When you say close the doors, does that mean that we can't exit? Because then you also told them
giving is worship.
Why can't we talk? What the fuck is going on? What's going on? In my church, we can talk when we're giving tithes and offerings. It's a regular time just like any other time. People put their money in the little envelope. It's between them and God what they put in there. Maybe they might write the amount down if they don't want to directly put the cash in the little bin or the tray or however you guys do it. But it does give bullying, and it does give kidnapping and ransom, because why we gotta close it up? Right, I'm curious to know, can we leave? So I'm gonna leave this to you guys. What do you think? Do you think that Pastor Marvin Sapp was right for this, that it's only $20 and they could have raised the amount to meet the ministerial gift? Do you feel like he should have mentioned that it was for the ministerial gift to raise the budget? Or do you feel like it was completely wrong and this is just another greedy pastor exercising their will to try to get whatever they want? Because as we know, y'all, these mega pastors are loaded. But leave your opinions in the comments below and let me know what you think about this video.
My bitch is shaking ass with his hand out.